everybody, it's Miss Megan and welcome to Circle Time. It's a new week and a new day, so let's start it off by looking at our calendar. Do you remember what month it is? I can look at my calendar and all the way at the top I find my month. This month is April. Let's sing our April song. Ready? Sing a song for April, April. April is the fourth month and spring is here as well. Days are getting warmer and flowers start to sprout. April, that's what April's all about. Great job. It is April, and we know that the song said it's the fourth month of the year. We sing and dance a silly song about the months of the year. How many months are in the whole year? Do you remember? Let's count them. Ready? January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So 10, 11, 12, 12 months. Can you help me sing and dance our song? Shake your arms out and let's sing our months of the year. When we get to April, I want to hear you yell it out. Are you ready? January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. These are the months of the year. Great job. So we are in April. Our calendar can tell us the month. Our calendar can also tell us these numbers. What is today's number or date? Well, for that, I'm going to have to count. So get your magic finger ready and let's count and see what number is for today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 looks like this. It's a 2 and a 0. Say it with me. 20. Say it one more time. 20. Today's number is 20. Well, there's something else I can find out with my calendar is what day of the week is it? Let's see. I take my magic finger, I put it on today's number, 20, and I go up, up, up the elevator, and I land on this box that says Monday. Today is Monday. Monday is a day out of the whole week, and there are 7. Let's read them, and then we'll sing them. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So when we sing Monday in our song, what are you going to do? You're going to yell it out really loud. Are you ready? Show me those 7 fingers because there are 7 days in a week. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. There's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. There's Thursday and there's Friday. And then there's Saturday. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. So now we have all this information and we can see what today's date is. Miss Megan's going to point and read the date, and then I'm going to give you a turn. So watch me and then you can do it. Ready? I start off with the day. Today is Monday, then the month, April 20th, and the year is 2020, 2020. Listen as I do it again. Today is Monday, April 20, 2020. All right, your turn. Are you ready? I'm going to point and you say it. Here we go. Today is awesome job. All right, so we are wanting to learn how to read one day. But before I can learn to read, I need to know all of these things. What are these things? They're letters, and letters make sounds, and when we put letters together, they make words. And then our stories and reading, it's all a bunch of words. So before we can start to read, we need to go over our letters. Now, we do a silly song that has hand motions to help us remember what the letters say. Let's go over it real quick. All right? A says ah, like I'm eating an apple. Make a big chunk. B for ball. bounce a ball. C for camera, c. D, we're going to dance. E, we're going to make an egg with our hands. F, we're doing f like a fan, the fan that goes round and round. G for guitar. H for hot. I for itch. J for jump. K for a kangaroo. L is for lick. M, like when something's yummy, I go, N is my nose. O, I open my mouth for the doctor. Ah. P, popcorn. Q, quack, quack, like a duck that goes quack. R, do a robot. S for a snake. T, like the hands on the clock that go t, 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 t. U, I have to pull. V is for a vacuum. V, v, v. W is a big piece of watermelon and I'm eating it really big. X, x. Y is that yak and it has big horns on its head. And the last one is a zipper for Z. All right, let's sing our song. Ready? Do you know your letter sounds? Do you know your letter sounds? They will help you learn to read. They will help you learn to read. A, A, A. B, 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 B. C, C, K, K, K. D, 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 D. E, E, F, F, F. F, F. G, 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 G. H, H. I, I, J, 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 J. K, 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 K. L, L, M, M, N, 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 O, O, P, 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 Q, Q, Qu, Qu, Qu. R, R, R. S, S, T, 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 T. U, U, V, 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 V. W, 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 W. X, 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 X. Y, Y, yeah, yeah, yeah. Z, 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 Z. Do you know your letter sounds? Do you know your letter sounds? They will help you learn to read. They will help you learn to read. Very good. So this week, what we're going to do is each day, we're going to have another letter that we're going to review or go back over. So today's letter is letter U. This is the letter U. And U is a vowel. It makes two sounds. It goes U, says its name, and it goes like in our song, it's like you're pulling something. So we have this picture of an umbrella. Can you say that? Umbrella. Let's look at some other pictures. This is an umpire. In the game of baseball, he is the man that stands behind home plate and he says if you're out or if you're safe. Umpire. There's our umbrella again. Umbrella. Silly one. Underwear. My kids at school like the story about the aliens in underpants or dinosaurs in underpants. What is this one? Unicorn. I hear that U sound in it. Unicorn. And then look at that boy and that girl. Where are they? They're under the table. Under. I have a story to share with you all about the letter U. This is called the umbrella bird's umbrella. Look at the bird and its feathers. Why do you think they call him umbrella bird? Let's read this story. If you hear the long U sound or the short sound, give me a thumbs up at home and let's see if we can read this story together. Umbrella bird is unlike any other bird. He has a very unusual The other birds tease Umbrella Bird about his unusual feathers. They think his giant feathers look like a giant umbrella. Why is your umbrella up? The other birds ask Umbrella Bird. Is it going to rain? Umbrella Bird looks really upset or sad. They're making fun of him, and that's not very nice. The teasing makes Umbrella Bird very unhappy. He tries to hide his feathers under a hat, but it's no use. His umbrella always pops up. One day, Umbrella Bird decides to visit his uncle. He hops on his unicycle and pedals uptown. A unicycle is a bike that has one wheel. He's going to go visit his uncle uptown. Look at those ugly feathers, the other birds call as Umbrella Bird rides by. Umbrella Bird pretends to not hear them. He looks up at the sky and he keeps on pedaling. Uh-oh, says Umbrella Bird. He sees dark clouds way up high. I wonder what's going to happen if the clouds get really dark. Oh my. Suddenly, it begins to pour, but Umbrella Bird notices that he is not getting wet. Umbrella Bird's umbrella is keeping him dry. The other birds look for a dry place. Umbrella Bird calls to them, "Come under my umbrella. It's dry under here." That's really nice of him, especially since those birds were being mean to him just a minute ago. "Quickly, quickly," says Umbrella Bird, as the other birds duck under his feathers. The birds stay under Umbrella Bird's umbrella until the rain stops. All the birds thank Umbrella Bird. "Your wonderful umbrella kept us dry," they say. "We are sorry we upset you with our teasing. We wish we had umbrellas like you." It was so nice that they apologized because they were being kind of mean to him. Now Umbrella Bird holds his head up high when he's out riding his unicycle. And sometimes Umbrella Bird even wishes for a little rain. So that's for letter U. You'll see on the slides for today that there are some activities to go with letter U. But you know what else? We have a CVC word or her word family this week that has a letter U in it. Let's get my marker. And I'm going to pull it over here to my board. So we have a U and a T. This is the word family ut, ut. What letter did I add? A C, cut. Now, something that you could do at home this week with your parents' permission is to get out some scissors and practice cutting. It's a great skill for little kids to learn. It helps build those fine motor muscles in their hands, because the better their hand muscles are, it prepares them for when we're ready to write. We've got to build these muscles up big and strong so that we can be writers when we get to kindergarten. So you might be able to do some cutting activities at home. Maybe you have some magazines or some old newspapers and you could go on a letter hunt and see if you could find any letter U's in the newspaper. Or maybe you could find the letters in your name and you could practice cutting them out. Let's see if another letter. What other word could we make with ut? So we had cut. What other word could we do? Can you think of one? Wait till tomorrow and we'll find a few others to do, okay? I also have the ut family song online because that one's really fun. Maybe you can find a new word that will go with our ut family. All right, guys, last thing before we go is I have a math game. This funny looking thing is called a number bond. And I see a plus sign. Plus means we're going to add, or we're going to put things together to get more. So let's play a math game. Alrighty, for this math game, you could use some food. You could do this with snack. It would be a really fun and yummy way to do some number bonds. That's a really bad glare on there. Let's see. That might be a little better. And I'm going to use a dice. So what we're going to do is we're going to roll the dice. And I got the number 2. So I'm going to draw 2 dots right there. and I'm going to write the number 2 at the bottom. Okay, I'm going to roll my dice again. This time I got 3. So I'm going to do, oh, I didn't show you. 3. 1, 2, 3. So I want to know, how many do I have altogether? If I take these 2 dots and bring them down, let's pretend this is like a bowl. I'm going to drop those 2 in my big bowl and these in my bowl. How many will I have altogether? Well, I could do it one way. I could say in my head and go, 3 is bigger, so put 3 in my head and count up. 3, 4, 5. Or I could just draw it. I could say, okay, I'm going to move these into here. There's those 2. I'm going to move those into there. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to count. How many dots do I have altogether? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Either way that I do it, I still get the same thing. What's fun about number bonds is they show you how numbers work together. I could say 2 plus 3 is 5. I could say 3 plus 2 is 5. And even when you get bigger, you'll learn about subtraction, and it's the same thing. I just kind of flip it on its head, and I can say 5 take away 3 gives me 2. It helps me build what we call fact fluency. It helps me really understand numbers, composing them, putting them together, or decomposing them, taking them apart. For older kids, you could do 2 dice. You could roll 2 dice to get a number over here, and then roll 2 dice again to get another number. This, like I said, this would be a fun game to play with snack. Maybe my kids love goldfish. Or using things like Cheerios, and we could play a little game with this. They could roll the dice, and they could put 2 Cheerios over here, and then they could roll it again and put their 3 Cheerios, and then you can just slide them into this big circle, and then it's easier to count. So that might be something that you could do at home. I'll drop this link also in the slides in our Facebook group so that you could easily print it out and do it at home with your kids. I hope you had fun today, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.